Smiling Faces, the podcast, is a Defiantly Me production. To learn more, visit them on Instagram at Defiantly Me Productions. I got up, I did laps around the office, and everyone's like, what are you doing? I was like, I gotta move. Like, it was bad. Like, you would have thought I was on Coke, I imagine, because I've never done Coke. But I imagine that to be what Coke felt like.
This is the most LA thing I've ever heard you say. E with me a smoothie, and I put too much matcha in it this morning, and I couldn't sit down.
And it was like the good shit. It's ceremonial grade from like a shaded hilltop in Japan. Like, it's very good matcha. I don't know why I was bullshitting pouring it like that.
Are you sure you're from the ATL?
Wow.
What happened?
That's what we're doing.
I want you to repeat exactly what you said and then ask where you're from.
This was quality ceremonial matcha that was grown on a shaded hilltop in Japan, and it was fire. Welcome back to Smiling Faces, the podcast. I'm Victoria Dunn.
And I'm Jess Anguiano. We are producers of the hit show Smiling Faces, a story about two girls who discover they're dating the same guy while working at a toxically positive spin studio.
On this podcast, we provide you with unfiltered conversations and answer the question, instead of self-care, why not revenge?
And didn't we learn something last night about revenge?
Boy, did we.
Victoria introduced us. Go ahead, please. This is your dream.
This is a proud moment for me. So I take it upon myself to introduce everybody that I possibly can to the movie The Room. Not to be confused with Room by Brie Larson, that was spectacularly written, acted, directed, all the things. No. Tommy Wiseau's The Room. I demand everyone see it.
I also, just so we're very clear, I don't entirely understand why it was called The Room, but I'm not sure I was ever meant to understand much about that movie. So
yeah, understanding it was actually not your business. But unfortunately,
the real question is why do you force people to watch that movie? That's the real question. You never explain why you make people watch that movie.
It's actually a rite of passage. So I know when I moved to LA, everyone was adamant about seeing The Room. And it's kind of like an industry thing, it seems, where everyone's adamant about seeing this movie because it's been touted as, quote, the Citizen Kane of bad movies.
I support this wholeheartedly. I loved every second of it. I think for context, those of you who don't know what The Room is, it is a B movie cult classic, I would say. Yes, made back in 2006.
Generous.
B is generous. Yeah, B is very generous. I would say maybe close to almost F.
Yeah. Actually, I lied. It wasn't even 2006. It was 2003. I lied to you guys last night.
Even better.
2003.
The thing that brings me so much joy about this is that it was so bad that it was chef's kiss. It was so bad that it was so good. I could not. Every word.
You can't look away.
Listen. I have watched incredible epic movies where every single word was just delicious. And every word of this movie was delicious because it was horrible. It was a
tour de force.
Yes. And what not to do when writing and making a movie. It was so good. I just the whole time was on the edge of my seat to see what they were going to say next. That was so bad. It was so bad. And
you get it. You get it.
Yeah. I don't want to give any spoilers. I just want everyone. This is something you don't do alone. You need to gather your friends together. The closest ones, the ones you care about the most, the ones that you suggest to listen to our podcast, not the B team, the inner circle.
No. Gather the trusted ones. Gather them. I will say, in order to watch this film, you do need to support independent filmmakers because Tommy Wiseau knows what's up. And he has it only available for purchase on DVD. I highly recommend the Blu-ray. He will sign it. You will also get a free pair of Tommy Wiseau branded underwear with each purchase. I highly recommend it.
I saw the underwear. I saw the underwear. It's gorgeous. It has his name written very largely on the band, and there's a pocket. Yeah, it's a thick band on the underwear. There's a pocket for storing whatever you need to store. Not the crotch pocket. There's a side pocket, like if you were going to work out in them and you need somewhere to put your keys.
And it sticks down really low because I've tried to wear them to sleep and the pocket hangs out like through the bottom of the underwear. I don't understand the purpose of the pocket.
It's for your keys or for like a dollar bill for the vending machine.
Sure, but why is it so low? Like it hangs outside of the underwear, and that's where the confusion lies.
I can't imagine how many brain cells you've lost watching that movie on a repeat. I can't imagine it.
He loved
so many. Or did I get better and stronger and more powerful from watching this movie?
Okay, sure, if that's what you want to call it.
I can't recommend.
You're tearing me apart, Mike.
That's a quote from the movie for those of you. Listen, no spoilers. No spoilers.
No. But also, I highly recommend watch that movie and then watch Disaster Artist that James Franco did after that, because it's based on the making of The Room. So it's kind of like a sampler, if you will.
That's part 2. We are going to do a follow-up to our team building event. Our team building event was sitting together at Victoria's gathering and watching The Room and eating vegan gummy bears. It was delightful. And we have a follow-up where we'll watch The Disaster Artist. It was so good. I would watch it 6 more times. It was so good.
See? Since we're picking movies, have you guys ever seen Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon?
No. You know what? I haven't actually. And I've been frowned upon. I know. Don't look at me.
What? Your shade dictates that you should have seen Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
I am very much
Bruce
aware.
Leroy? Oh. Now watch this. You're in for a true treat. Yeah. You've never heard of Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon, Jess?
I've heard of it. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I haven't. But also, I'm sorry. True treat? What are you talking about? The Room was a true treat, Mike.
Sure. So that's somebody who actually believes that.
Mike hated it. He was so mad. The pizza came and he didn't know when the pizza arrived.
It's a porn movie without the actual porn. That's what's terrible about it.
It was tasteful titties. Okay? Tasteful titties.
Yes, thank you. And I'm sorry that they didn't have a scripty as a part of the second unit with the actors. Other inside joke for the crew. In the credits, he listed second unit in the credits, but did not list any of the crew, only listed the actors again for second units.
No, I can tell you with confidence that Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon is a much better film than that movie.
That's not the point of this.
I'm still trying to figure out the point.
As Victoria said at the beginning, that's not your business.
Right? Like, why are we trying
to know the point?
Why are we trying to watch like great cinema?
Boo.
Wow, I can't believe you said that.
Victoria is a bit of a, what do you call it? Cinephile?
So am I, which is why I don't understand why she put this hot garbage on my plate last night.
Listen, it's in balance.
Oh,
would you say balance?
Yes, it's about balance. Also, I will say, and I maintain that you can learn as much as you can from great movies as you can from bad ones. Think of all the things that we pointed out that didn't work watching that movie, because we know.
I can understand.
Dialogue, set deck.
I can understand all of those things for watching it for one sitting. You've watched it multiple times.
Yeah.
So what are you learning?
I will also watch it multiple times.
Multiple times.
I'm in.
At this point, it's fun. Did you not have fun? I'm so confused.
No, I had great time. I'm hanging out with y'all. That was what was fun for me. But the movie, we could have turned that movie off and still had fun.
Disagree. No. I mean, we could have had fun, but disagree. That was the most.
Also, how would we have ever found out that Greg Sestero not only was a co-star, but a producer, a line producer, an executive producer, personal assistant to Tommy Wiseau, and what else did we see that he did? Craft services?
No, but he was a part of second unit.
Oh, he was part of second unit. It was so good. And here's the thing. the truth is, it was very inspiring because when you watch something like that, I'm like, we can make smiling faces. Like,
I will say that.
Granted,
yes.
We don't have $6 million like Tommy Wiseau did to make The Room, but
what a waste of $6 million.
How dare you?
I feel like, can you imagine if we had $6 million?
Oh my gosh.
Well, we would
amazing.
make more than smiling faces. We would
make much more.
Yeah. We have so many other projects in the hopper to like just launch.
Do any of you out there know a rogue Eastern European who swears he's from New Orleans? Because that would really help. Because that's Tommy Wiseau's lore. So if you have an Eastern European with a lot of money that swears they're only from New Orleans, send them our way.
We're interested. We'll listen to what they have to say.
Yeah, we'll shoot on film and digital. Why not?
I feel like I might know.
It's the best way to waste $6 million, if you ask me.
And there's the producer brain. See?
I will say this, seeing that movie, and granted, it's like, yeah, if you have enough money, anybody could do anything. But the truth is, seeing him pull it together with his ragtag team, because when the credits roll, it's just the same 12 people doing all the roles. And that's kind of what we'll be doing when we shoot, is just pulling everybody together and shooting, just going for it. Which, by the way, we are going to need to start pre-production for, because we're going to shoot 2 scenes in a few weeks here. Yep. We've got, did we talk about location and like we talked about the resourcefulness of the location, that Victoria's tapping into her resources for a location. Also, we're following up with some former friends that we worked with on
Not former friends. They used to be our friends, and then we sent them off to sea, but they're back.
Off to sea. First of all, I love boats. Okay, let's go. I would have gone with them. Okay.
Fair. We claim them again. We claim them again. They're back in our lives, and they will be helping against their will, maybe. Who knows?
Yes. Well, when you send somebody off to sea, they've got some words for you. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to be ramping up on pre-production on that. I think we'll be shooting over 2 days over the weekend, right? Or we
correct? Yeah, we're going to just knock it out one weekend. Get to the one location that we have through just straight up connections, and then we're going to find another one we'll probably have to come a little out of pocket for. Hopefully, not too much. Fingers crossed. Yes. Yeah, that'd be cute.
By the way, we haven't plugged this in a little while, but we're also going through corporate sponsorship again. We're taking some funding that we have, sending it through corporate sponsorship so that corporate sponsors they'll match. They'll do a matching donation. So for example, Walt Disney Company, Netflix, Delta Airlines, Starbucks. If you work in a corporate setting and you want to do something to help out the project, reach out to us, slide into our DMs, which is just something I love to say because I love when people slide into my DMs, and it doesn't happen often enough. So please,
tart.
I'm so thirsty. Slide into my DMs and tell me you work for a corporation and come help us.
I think it was the combo of slide into your DMs coupled with the high-pitched voice and the T-Rex hands. There was so much stimuli happening. I was like, like when Fred Armisen's like, I'm just a little baby. Like, that's how I imagine you doing.
I am at a 10 today. I am highly caffeinated. I'm well rested. I'm going to Vegas for the weekend. I'm going to see the Magic Mike show. Like everything that you could just be a little bit disgusted by, I'm about to do. I'm going to stay at the Horseshoe Inn or the Flamingo, one of those. Driving through the desert. I'm going to stop at Eddie's World.
Oh, that is this weekend, because our mutual friend who you're going to do this with told me that there was an extra ticket, but I was like, I'm so sorry. My life is not my own. I don't have time.
Don't you have COVID?
I feel every bit of that.
Every bit of that. You sound sniffly. Come, you could just ride in my car with me and stay in my room with me. It'll basically be a free weekend.
Oh, about
everybody tomorrow and come.
See, I do have ambition sucks because otherwise you would, right? Like,
right? No,
I feel that too. Yeah, like otherwise I just quit everything, hell, this podcast wouldn't even go out if I just shirked my responsibilities. And I was just like I'm going to go to Vegas with Jess, and the podcast doesn't go out. See how that works?
No, I've missed so many of my obligations already this weekend. I have a friend's birthday. I have to edit another podcast that I'm on. There's so much I haven't done. It's bad.
You can edit the podcast in the car on the way. I got a hot spot, and we'll be back on Sunday.
You a bad influence.
Yeah. Look, I just never get enough of you as it is. So.
Fuck your goals.
Fuck your goals. Just come to Vegas and see. When are you? Listen, we are women of a certain age. All I could think was, when is somebody going to invite me to a bachelorette party at my age to go to Vegas and get rowdy with a bunch of other gals my age, by the way? Like, we are going to be ridiculous unless it's somebody's second marriage and they're just like living their best childhood dream. I'm not going to another bachelorette party in Vegas after this.
Why do we have to go to a bachelorette party? Why can't we just party in Vegas?
Right? We can, but bachelorette party has a special layer of disgusting.
Okay, then we'll get the sachets. Rowdy. We'll pretend it's a bachelorette party.
Not the sachets. Sashes.
Whatever the sachet.
Well, sachet.
Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't go to bachelorette parties. Clearly.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be concernicus if you did.
I mean,
yeah.
I could party with the ladies.
Mm-hmm. You want to go to listen, Victoria's unmarried. I'm unmarried. We could do a bachelorette party. You just got to find a groom.
Something will be afoot at some point, God willing. And I'll have a bachelorette party. My friend Lindsay, who you know, Jess,
yes.
We've already admitted that whenever either of us get married, the other is planning that person's bachelorette. And Lindsay has said from jump, whenever you're getting married, be prepared because it's going to be vile, no matter what age.
I want to be there and I want to help her. So, okay, there's still hope. I might have one more in me. I thought this might be Jess's last stand as far as like bachelorette parties in Vegas.
No, are you dying? Like, I don't understand.
You know, people who know me best know I live my life every day as if I'm going to wake up tomorrow dead. So I'm just, getting rowdy.
If we're at the age where we're taking Metamucil, damn it, we're going big.
Oh, I'm in. Wait, you're not taking Metamucil yet?
Oh, only when things get a little backed up. Are you taking on the reg?
Regularly?
No. Are you also taking a little bear under the tongue every day just to get the heart going?
What the hell?
Welcome to After 40.
You're like, I just kind of punch my heart every day to keep it going. No big deal.
I'm definitely after 40 not taking Metamucil. So that's why I'm asking, why are you?
I'm not taking Metamucil, but I just
thought
it'd be beautiful. Yeah, but I do punch myself in the heart every day ever since my divorce, just to keep it going, to make sure the thing hasn't died yet.
Just to keep up appearances. Good.
Nope, still in there. Still working.
Damn.
Yeah. I just caught up on 4 of them.
Ooh, that. Speaking of, any dates, any outings, any happenings?
Casually, lovely that you asked. I've gone on a couple. I did go out. This was a couple weeks ago. I went out for a walk on the Strand with a very young man. And he was like 30.
Above 18. Okay, I was like above 18, above 18.
Not that young. Gross. What do you think of me? I'm not like intern high school.
Great, the room plug. I was going to be like, and cue Chris Hansen. I was going to do like one other bit. Never mind. Well, yeah. No. I mean, he's not great, but R. Kelly, he's like, when you say teenage.
Yes. No, sorry. Not teenage. Just, he was 30. He was 30, maybe 31. It was interesting because when I went out with him, he was like very thorough, very communicative, which is nice. The younger men are communicating well. When it's time to meet up, I'm getting great information. They're watching the TikToks. They know how to date. And I think that when younger men want to date an older woman, they learn fast. And this guy knew all the right steps. And he did take all the right steps. Good meetup point. Went for a nice walk down the Strand. Lightly romantic, but not too much pressure. Sunset, but not like no rush about that. It just was like happened to be sunset. He bought me a slice of pizza because we had a joke that like the pizza in LA is terrible, and I stand by it. And those of you Angelinos that are native to LA, I'm sorry, you just don't know about bread. You don't understand pizza crust. You don't know it.
I will stand by that. Yeah.
I will allow it, but I have given you solid suggestions.
Solid suggestions, asterisk.
I don't think you've gone.
Tolerable for Los Angeles.
I don't think you've gone.
Listen, I have tried many. Remind me. Didn't you say
exactly? I was like,
isn't there one that's like Del Olive or something like that? There's some, but
it's
they just don't know about bread. And listen, I trust you because you're from the South. You understand bread.
Yes, La Antica Pizzeria de Michel.
Oh,
they
yeah.
fly all their ingredients in from Sicily. It's a whole thing. It's like classic Italian pizza.
Oh my God. And we talked about the Sicilian man. I went out with that guy, remember? Yeah. So I've because again, we said the summer, no man summer is over. So, I've gone out and I did have kind of a lovely, I remembered this because I did go on a Costco date, which those of you who have been on Costco dates, have you never been?
No, literally never.
They're lovely. And
that feels like marriage.
Look, yes.
I was getting ready to say, isn't that something that you do with your spouse? Because I've been to Sam's, Costco, BJ's.
I used to be married. So like there is going to be some like gray area stuff. And I was like,
because you're skipping a step.
No, listen, there were other dates before. But I will say this, it reminded me of a time when I went on a bad Costco date. See, Costco dates are supposed to be super chill and fun. Like you're just running some it's an errands date. So you're running some errands. So the last time that I went on a Costco date was with a gentleman who had lightly proposed to me far too early and this was like a couple of years ago. And he
marriage?
Oh yeah, he like lightly proposed marriage. Like he was just like ready,
Girl, I thought you were saying he proposed going to Costco, and I was like, okay, dramatic phrasing, but oh no, literally he proposed.
He like lightly proposed.
Oh, look, oh no.
Second, I was recently divorced. This was a couple years ago, and he wanted some help buying a television, but it was a trap. He was taking me on a wife test drive. And when we walked into
by the
Costco,
flat screen test.
Yes. See, you get it.
The old get the bitch in the Costco game. I see you.
Let's see how she rolls back those deals. Does she stop for every sample or does she go with the flow of traffic?
The answer is yes, every sample, every time.
Every sample. Yeah.
Every sample.
Obviously. You fight traffic to get to the sample.
Yeah, I'll cut people off.
Yes, that's what the cart is for.
Yeah.
No, you smash people with the cart to get to the little puff pastry that they've been nuking in the microwave for 4 hours. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why the Costco date is so enjoyable. And then you get a $1.99 hot dog.
If you guys are joking, like I'm very serious about the samples. Like
no, we're not.
It feels like you guys are being sarcastic about it.
No,
I'm 100% okay.
No, serious.
This is serious.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. But
every sample, every time.
It feels sarcastic.
I think it's the jovial sound in our voice, but we are actually very serious about Costco samples.
I just want to just check it in.
With the exception of, I don't like kombucha, and they're constantly sampling kombucha.
Oh, I take every flavor.
Can I tell you? I have such a superior digestive system that my body just rejects it.
Okay. Rolling my eyes from sea to shining sea. I can't even do my own bit. From sea to shining sea. I do oh my gosh, when Sprouts does samples, that is my Costco. I'm in there forever. I'm like, what's this now? Let's try this nonsense. I'm there forever.
They have the bulk bins so that you can sample everything as you walk by. You just got to be clever and not like with your fingers.
I think that's stealing.
No one's ever stopped me. But again, white woman, middle.
Yeah, I was like,
I know my privilege.
Come to my neck of the woods.
You're not making out with that freeness.
Right. I can't even get deodorant after 10 p.m. at my Ralph's.
Because they following you. That's what the thing is. They're in your face following. You're like, why are you here?
Oh, no. They at Ralph's, they lock the area for deodorant and toothpaste and everything at 10 p.m. I'm like, what am I to do? Do I just stink until tomorrow? They're like, sorry, I just locked it.
And they can't unlock it?
I believe them to be able to, but apparently they cannot.
Whoa, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, maybe wild.
CVS. I was like, no, they're closed. No one is open. Why would you do this?
Did they have an answer?
No. They just said that after that time, they lock it, and that's the rule.
Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen, this is why they don't get to eat good pizza.
Damn.
Way to come back full circle.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Okay, now, side note, I did have a thought, an occurrence in my mind. That's a phrase. It's fine. That, because you may get married someday and then you are my last chance at a real bachelorette party. What's going on with Whole Foods?
Good. Although I think I hurt his feelings.
Sorry for laughing.
Because I told him that you guys were coming over to watch the room, and he was like, oh, and he was on the phone with me as I was like shopping and like the beer and different stuff. And he goes, you don't do all that for me. When I come over, you're kind of just like, he's like, oh, you're just like, oh, here he comes. I'm like, well, you come at 11 at night. That is a different setup.
It is a different setup.
I'm hosting movie night with friends. And he was kind of making, and he was like kind of making comments about how he's like, I never get invited to these things. And I was like, well, you haven't met any of my friends. He's like, and you haven't met any of mine. I was like, exactly. So what are we talking about?
Oh,
and I was like,
90 days.
And he was
time.
But then he said he didn't care. And I went, sounds like you care. And he goes, I care a little bit. I went, yeah, see, thank you. Admit it. You care.
He cares. He wants to meet your friends.
He does.
Is it time?
I don't know. I'm scared for him to meet my friends because I still feel like there's a touch more polishing of just like want to make sure he doesn't say anything in public that's going to embarrass me.
Fascinating.
Listen, do you have a buffer friend that could like be a gateway that could like that he could do a practice round with? Because he might surprise you. The way a man is around his friends, you could use Mike.
I got plenty of hood rat friends. So if he's straight hood rat, I understand that he's hood rat.
You're like, I speak that language.
Yeah, like I have plenty of hood rat friends. So you can use me as a buffer.
You are an ally. That's true. Okay.
Mike's an ally. He loves Whole Foods.
Okay,
he wants
that's true.
to see you get married.
Okay.
I didn't say that. I just want the brother to succeed.
That's so true.
Okay,
you never said married. You said you want him to succeed.
I want him to succeed. Not we're not there yet. I haven't even met the man.
No. Yeah. No.
Sorry, I just want you to get married so I can go to a bachelor party. That's the rowdiest, raunchiest thing. You gotta come this weekend so you can get inspiration.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Actually, do I? I don't actually, but I do want to tape the whole thing like a reality show.
Obviously.
It
should be reality TV themed.
It should, and it will.
Confessionals.
There will be confessionals. It will be edited like a reality show. It's going to be a whole thing.
When you meet the person and it's time for you to go down the aisle and Lindsay is planning your bachelorette party, I'm not saying that I need to be part of the planning, but please can she and I just have like a conversation, like just like a chat, because I'm so inspired for your bachelorette party right now. Like it's all her. She's gonna, let's be honest, she's the filthiest of all of us. And I mean that with so much respect.
Oh no, she takes us as a badge of honor.
Yeah, she should.
She knows she's
gonna do hood rat things.
She just knows she's nasty. So it's going to be a lot of like, probably like the stripper of it all. A lot of I mean, the things sound standard, like, oh, the penis of it all, but it's probably going to be like the filthiest strip clubs. We'll probably hit like all the fan favorites. It's got to be in Atlanta. It has to, because
Atlanta has amazing strip clubs.
Holler at me if you go to Magic City. I'll be like, I might have to fly in for that one.
Mike's coming to the bachelorette party.
The goal is that I'm like at a place then where I can rent out Magic City. That would be amazing.
It'll be nice to go back home. It'll be nice to go back to ATL to Magic City.
Mm-hmm. So we got to succeed. Right. I need to rent out Magic City for my wedding. Not my wedding, my bachelorette.
The trashiest wedding.
My dad's going to be like, I don't understand. I poured so much into you.
So you went to Catholic school, girl. Like, I paid.
How did we get here? How did we get here? He'll be so pissed. You can
feel that disappointed. You can feel that disappointed. Be like, what the fuck?
Immediately. Oh, Russell would be furious. Oh, he'd be so mad.
Okay, so I guess the question is, when is Mike coming over to meet Whole Foods? Or are you guys going to meet up and have a drink or something? Keep it cash.
Yeah, maybe like keep it cash, grab a drink somewhere. Yeah. And then get a feel, get a vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can bring Lucy. She
double date.
We can do this double date thing. We can vet the whole thing out.
Okay. Because
it is
a little out of pocket sometimes.
Lucy has hood rat friends too, so she's okay with hood rats.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you need also, wait a minute, is he a hood rat?
He's just unfiltered in a way that makes me a little nervous about him in mixed company. Because he told me like, oh, I need you to trust that I'm not going to like say these things. Like, I'm just talking to you. I actually can't trust that because you did say something out of pocket in public and I had to pull you aside and said, do not ever do that again. You embarrassed me in public. I feel like I was like handling a child, but I genuinely was like, never do that again in public. I'm so serious.
I remember when you told that story, it was in public, like walking down the street around a stranger, right?
Yes, walking into my neighborhood coffee shop.
Ooh, that's not the local. Okay, so here's the deal. You guys go out, let him, you need to see how he is around his friends and your friends. You need to see if he's going to button it up, how he's going to behave. You also need to meet his friends.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. I was like, I haven't met yours. So what's the deal? I've only met your drinking buddies, which
not great. Yeah. But he has other friends, right? That's very important.
Yes. But this is the thing. I keep telling him, like, you don't talk about your friends. I feel like he's fallen into the trapping that a lot of men fall into where he's like, my barber. I'm like, any others? Because I feel like they always befriend their barber. And I'm like, who are your other friends?
Relax. Barbers can be your friends. I still go to my barber back in Maryland. Whenever I fly in, that was the first thing I did when I got off the plane.
But you have other friends.
Yes, I have other friends. But a barber can be your friend.
And a deep friend, because I just got my hair done and I'll tell you, she knows it all. She knows she knows where the bodies are buried. She knows all the deep, dirty, dark secrets. She knows. And I've been with her for 7 years. She's my girl.
Fair.
Every 8 weeks for 7 years. Like, so I would say a barber is a nice place to start. And you never know, like as when he meets your people, then he will present his. And it is time, because what if he gets around public and then you're like, ooh, I'm wasting my time. Like, you don't have time to waste.
This is true.
You need
I'll
to
show
see
you mine if you show me yours.
It's time. It's time.
I've got in trouble with that saying. Just throwing that. I'm telling you, I used to be a little bit of a hood rat. You guys know.
I know you almost had a hoe phase once.
Yeah. But Lucy squashed that shit. She's like, get over here.
She didn't get the college hoe phase. I'm going to tell you that, though.
Get over here.
She got post hoe phase, but she did not get the college hoe phase.
Important distinction.
Beautiful work. Okay, wait. Since we're talking hoe phases, I think it's time to move into my favorite segment. Oh, what is your smiling faces moment for the week? What are you grinning and bearing it through this week, Victoria?
So how you started the show is literally what my smiling faces moment is, because I have come into a copious amount of matcha, and I know there's a matcha shortage. This is a brag. And I decided...
Oh no, not the matcha.
I have so much matcha. And I still do like my ceremonial matcha and like do the whole bowl and all the things. But I was making a protein shake this morning. And instead of like scooping it like a normal human would that has quality matcha during a shortage, I just, in haste of getting ready for work, poured the bag And I put so much matcha in my protein shake that I was soaring with energy. I was unwell. I was sitting at my desk for the first hour and a half of the day going, like breathing heavy. I got up, I did laps around the office, and everyone's like, what are you doing? It's like, I gotta move. Like, it was bad. Like, you would have thought I was on Coke, I imagine, because I've never done Coke. But I imagine that to be what Coke felt like.
This is the most LA thing I've ever heard you say. He was making a smoothie and I put too much matcha in it this morning and I couldn't sit down.
And it was like the good shit. It's ceremonial grade from like a shaded hilltop in Japan. Like, it's very good matcha. I don't know why I was bullshitting pouring it like that.
Are you sure you're from the ATL?
Wow.
What happened?
What we're doing?
I want you to repeat exactly what you said and then ask where you're from.
This was quality ceremonial matcha that was grown on a shaded hilltop in Japan, and it was fire.
Mike's about to have his smiling faces moment this week when Victoria throws down.
I'm just saying.
Oh, shady. Mike, what's your smiling faces moment for the week?
Life be lifing. That's
Mike is buried. Mike is like, it's hard to come up with one.
Because the answer is podcasting. That's what I'm grinning and bearing you through is podcasting.
Yes.
So, life be life. And on a good note, though, Birdie goes for her full day trial and daycare. Thank God.
Yay.
Amen. The prayers have been answered. She goes on Monday. Lucy and I are already making plans. We're going to the movies. We're going to go eat somewhere in silence. You have no idea how happy we are on Monday.
Gorgeous.
I am very excited for you. We need to post some birdie pictures so that everyone can see this beautiful angel. She's the most perfect thing. I offered to Mike to send her to Jess daycare. I was like, what do you mean doggy daycare? Send her to me. I want her for a day.
It's a free.
Yeah. Mike was like, I don't know. And I was like, bring her today.
She's a handful.
I want her. I want her.
Saying that, and then you're going to call me 30 minutes later. You'll be like, guys, I need you to turn around and come get her.
Like, hey, how far'd you get? Can you bust a bitch and come back?
Yeah. She's chewing on my couch. I love my couch.
She's eating me. Can you come back?
I am no longer have a left hand, and I needed it.
All currently her hobbies. Yes, all of the things that you're naming are the hobbies for Birdie currently.
Hobbies, Birdie's hobbies. I'm grinning and bearing it through. I had an injury. I wasn't able to do all the lifting that I love to do for like 5 weeks. And this week I'm back. I was like back at the gym. I have this CrossFit membership, insert eye roll here. I love it so much. And I'm so excited to be back. 3 times I've tried to go to a class. All 3 times. The 405 has got 3 lanes closed down and I cannot get to my gym and I can't get to work. The 405 is being so terrible to me and I am good to the 405. I leave very early in the morning so I don't clog it up. I stay all day on the west side during work and yet she is betraying me. And I tried to go on Tuesday and I couldn't. And I tried to go on Wednesday morning and I didn't get there in time. And I tried to go this morning, even though it was a different time, and it was going to make me 25 minutes late to the class. And that is my smiling faces moment for the week, is I can't work out. So we're all very obnoxiously LA today, aren't we?
I'm very sorry for you. I'm very sorry for you because that's going to happen for the next 2 to 3 years. They're working on the 405.
There was a time I was absolutely late to assist a class going south on the 405, and I left at, I think, maybe 5:04 from work. And I still got there 20 minutes after the class started that I was assisting. So it took me an hour and a half to go down the 405, mostly because there was a very bad accident and they closed it down to 1 lane. So there was also that.
I know that day. I remember that day.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, those of you who are not in LA, I know you have bad traffic issues as well. You think it's bad in LA, but the truth is you just don't get 6-lane highways. So that's all I'm going to say about that. However, I want to hear about your smiling faces moments. So if you are following us, then share, like, subscribe, especially if you're listening to us on anywhere you're getting your podcast, Spotify, Apple, wherever people are listening to their podcast. Leave us a review, 5 stars only, for obvious reasons. Mm-hmm. We don't want to hear it otherwise. No, just kidding. Tell us whatever you want. Leave us a review and follow us on Instagram at smilingfaces_series and follow us on TikTok at smilingfaces_series. You can follow us on Facebook at Smiling Faces Series, no underscore. We're also on YouTube, and very exciting news, you might be able to start watching the whole podcast video format on YouTube. So please make sure you're going and following us there and subscribing. www.youtube.com/@SmilingFacesSeries.
We also have an official website. It is smilingfacesseries.com. Make sure to sign up there on our website to join our newsletter and get all the latest and greatest information. Shout out to our fiscal sponsor, Inclusivity Media, and our producer, Mike Bryant and Defiantly Me Productions.
And send a prayer for Mike this week, because he is holding on for dear life in the heaviest of podcasting seasons.
Yeah, let the church say amen on that one.
Right. Amen.
Where's Grandma Kate when you need her? Have a great weekend.
Yay.